Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Columbo.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Dororo, episode 13. A lucky number.
That's the opposite of a lucky number.
So last week, we had death and destruction. Hyakkimaru's mom is dead.
And Daddy hates him even more.
Yes, and Tohamaru is one eye down.
That's going on. We also have them just walking off into the distance. And where we're going to go now, especially now that the Buddha's dead.
Yeah.
That actually has to do with the title of this episode.
Oh, the goddess of mercy.
The blank-faced Buddha.
Yes, I do wonder what the Buddha was doing all this time. Like, how was it protect? It was protecting somebody.
Yeah.
Who is it protecting, and
was
how?
Was it just protecting their family?
Have we lost?
Yeah, it could have been just protecting the family. Like we're here thinking, oh, she was praying to protect Hyakkimaru, and maybe it was protecting him, but. What if this family is now in trouble because she's no longer there to pray? Because it is a bunch of demons you made a pact with.
Perhaps it's been always keeping care of the family, and then even after Daigo's betrayal, we're still protecting. Like maybe they had some kind of thing way back when.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was holding off that other demon that was still trapped in the temple this whole time.
That's right. Forgot about that guy.
He was barely trapped before.
Yes.
But there's only one way to find out. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see a week ahead for anything that we do that allows it with the Patreon in the description, as well as see the uncut version of anything that we watch. Thank you very much. We'll see you in City. See you discussion.
He saw it. So he saw the green thing.
ダメだってちゃんと寝ないと頭が参っちまうぜっておい兄貴ちょっと待ってくれ
Man, he just goes anywhere.
Follows his nose.
あのバキギツネの不審やつ
Oh, that's true.
体が戻らない
Didn't get any body parts.
そりゃそうだ
Oh,
け
he's got
ど
a fire in him.
Yeah.
もしねえでやたらめったら化け物やっつけま
Oh, so he's been just
そんなんで
beating things
体が
up.
持たない
Oh, we
Wow.
pushed him. Uh-oh. Is a monster coming out?
そなたを使えませぬ
He's smiling.
兄貴
But now he knows why it
母
happened.
ちゃんがいなくたって生きてけら兄貴にはオイラがついててやっからな
Well,
New
yeah, sure.
intro!
Oh, I don't remember this like at all.
Ew.
Ew.
Gross. Ooh, new love
People.
interest? Or just
There's a
random?
lot of young people.
Oh, faces. Oh, and our scarred friend here. Oh, that was a throwback to the first part.
He's just standing there.
Poke.
Aww. Man, this intro is so happy!
Yeah.
It's so happy!
Much less bleak.
Yeah! Story of the blank-faced Buddha.
あんたたちゃん
He already knew. Here, Kimono said.
Nah, he was
Hey,
just going.
just going.
He's going.
だって温泉
Oh,
知ってるか山とかに勝手に湯が湧いてんだぜそこなら兄貴もゆっくり休めると思うんだその温泉の近くに化け物が出たってさ
That's the only way to get him to go.
Like, I got him. Hook, line, sinker.
even if it was a lie, it could be true because of this place.
Oh! They were
Interesting.
treated and blessed with rain. Oh, this is before.
No, this
No,
is
this is after.
Could-
Oh, she's alive.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh, is that the spider demon?
What a possessed lady.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Hello?
It's a demon.
Whoa. That ain't a Buddha.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay, then. Oh! So that's her job, just bring faces.
It's
They
getting
gave him a face!
faces.
She's worshipping it, I guess.
And it goes back, I guess.
his face. It's not enough.
Uh-oh. Is that the spider demon?
It's not enough.
What? の顔も違ったか。
Jeez.
She changes faces too.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think somebody would die from getting their face chopped off. Well, I guess it depends on
They just couldn't talk
if it
anymore, I
gets
guess.
some of their brain.
Or shock. Idea of brain. And horror.
Hello.
なんででっけえ仏像か脅かすな坊やうわ
Lost all their sticks.
ーおいら作ってもうまくねえぞそれに百鬼丸の兄貴がお母ちゃん
Oh, looks like.
私が
She does, doesn't she? Oh, maybe she does actually
Yeah, I think
because
she changes faces.
the
That's
other
what I'm
lady
saying.
was like,
お母ちゃん
the dude was like, you know, my wife.
Mhm.
ドロロ
Oh.
So she looks like whatever you want her to look like.
Mhm.
私はおかかってもんだよおかかそんでここは私の家だよえ
You just yoink someone's house.
Well, he did say this might be the bad guy's house. And it is.
そうだね
What
昔
happened?
とある物資があの滝へやってき
Wow,
て
what a job.
滝の水で不動のような形に削られた岩を見つけたんだね
Uh-huh.
もと
Okay.
もとその物資は穏やかな顔の菩薩を彫ることで評判だったけれど侍の時代になると人々は
Oh, fierce
力強い
face.
顔の不動
So they stopped caring about the
そ
kind
の物
face.
資は忘れられていったんだね
He couldn't do
で
it.
きる顔はどこかで見たようなものが
Oh, so he hated it every
何
time.
も掘っては壊し
Just to get a smaller and smaller head.
やがて物資は年を取りとうとう顔を作れない
And he cursed it.
Oh, he died. So, yeah, basically cursed it. Yeah. It looks like the porridge.
ドロロ
Oh.
あゆ見てたら
Oh, wow, nice
Yeah.
Oh,
call.
wow.
そういや私をおっかちゃんって呼んどったね、そんなに似とるのかいそっくりもそっくりだ
Yeah,
どう
creepily
見
so.
てもおいらのおっかちゃんだ
Even her voice.
Wow.
いいけね
Goes to bed.
He's just like, I'm done with you people.
ガッソさん
And he passes out probably.
Maybe that's what happened to Yakimaru the first time.
Alright, it could just be drunk, you're right.
やっぱり
You want a hug?
おっかちゃん
Oh.
Oh.
いいかなえおかかちゃんよりおっかちゃんの方
Okaka-chan instead of Okaka-chan.
甘えん坊さんだえドロロはええよ好きに呼んだらえ
How can you say no to that little face?
I know.
Little baby.
おっかちゃん
Oh.
Oh.
はいよ
This is terrible.
Yes, it is.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
安心したらなんだかおいらも気に
Uh-oh.
Drugged 100%.
Drug.
Mm-hmm. Called it. Never
Lose
eat
his face.
strangers' foods.
薬が効くか心配したけど 何のことだい
Couldn't even let him have
さ
that.
っき話した物資の話には続きがあるんだよ
I'm just telling the truth now.
顔が欲しい顔が欲しい
Wow.
不動は物資を蘇らせ生きた人間を連れてくるよう命じ
So
Okay,
she's the
I didn't
carver.
expect
不動に
that. I didn't expect that.
物資とは私のこと
Okay.
不動の力で相手の心を読めば好きなように顔も声も変えられる
Ooh, gotta get up.
Still dark out.
Yeah.
Sword, grab it.
You took the stick instead of the sword?
おいらが助けてやっからな
Never take food from strangers.
Oh, we're so hungry.
Should have taken the sword.
Ouch.
Ow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Wow.
なんで
Protected his head.
お母ちゃん兄貴返す縛らないで置いてやったのになぜ逃げなかった
Oh,
Started flailing.
what a cat mode.
兄貴は絶対離さねえぞこの離れな
Wow, her
離れ
hair
ろ
did.
かずいぶん寝てたな
Oh.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Here's the demon.
I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Oh, blew him away.
Whoa.
What's his ropes?
Oh, it's blowing him down. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh!
Hello.
Uh-oh, he's in the water now.
And Dororo's up there alone. Oh.
There's
It's all the
bodies
souls.
everywhere.
Are they still alive?
Something's happening to
Why
them.
is it purple? Faceless souls.
Oh, everybody's reaching up.
Yeah.
That's even creepier.
How
Wow.
are we gonna get back up there?
Purple again.
Hello.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh.
Nice.
おやめなさい百鬼丸
He's using his mother's face.
何も傷つける必要はありません
Oh,
この声
yes, it was Mama.
How dare you?
母のもとにおいて
He's not gonna fall for that.
どうして顔が
Because he's never seen her
お
face.
前母の顔を知らぬのか
Oh, powers to wrap him up. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh.
顔をよこしで一番立派な顔がそんなに立派じゃなきゃダメなんだよ目があって鼻があって口がありゃ十分だろそれをおかかは自分勝手に
You had to be
そうだ
selfish.
って顔を剥ぎ取るバ
What
チ
if
モ
it's
ン
her
で使っ
face
た
it
じゃない
was?
か
Hmm.
なんでそんなことしてんだよ自分の顔取り上げられちまったもんの気持ち考えてみろよ立派な顔どの不動よりも立派ななぜわからないいつから私はもう無理だ
He's gonna take her face.
Whoa.
Just kill them. Oh, big mistake.
Get him. Stab.
Yes.
Stab in the face.
Oh,
Dodge,
it
dodge,
turns.
dodge, dodge.
What should we do?
Wow.
Oh, smart.
Got it with the old
Smart.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, did it work?
It
did.
Wow.
What do we get? Well, is the carver finally free? No.
Oh, yeah.
顔
You're like, maybe not.
笑ってもくれ優しい子だトロロ様のように見える
Oh.
わけず
Shrinking away.
Nah, man.
Lost Mama twice.
Go to hell.
It was
only
fake
people-
hair the whole
It's
time.
true. It's true.
おいらいつも兄貴に助けてもらってばっかだけど兄貴が困った時には絶対に
Please stop doing that.
またドジしちまった
ドロロ
Should
俺は大
apologize.
丈夫温泉行くぞ
Okay.
Oh, that's what happened. He got some therapy there.
Therapy.
あのさ温泉の近くに化け物が出るってやつ嘘なんだついなんていうか
行くぞ
Yeah. Let's go.
It's not over. Old man?
Oh, ow! Why are you everywhere?
悪くないね
Just hurry up and die.
化け物
Our monster.
Our monster.
おおさどっから湧いて出てきた
Just be creepy.
随分な言われようだね
Did
お
you?
前さんたちが来る前から
Y'all just didn't notice. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, yeah.
この辺りじゃ見ねえな見ないねおいらたちずっと旅してんだ旅どこまで行くんだどっか行くんでしょ
These
Yeah,
children are all
I'm
up in our grill.
going somewhere.
何これお前の背中何か書いてあるぞ
Tattoos.
何言ってやがんだジロジロ見んなこれ地図って言うんじゃないかな地図だうんそうだこれ地図絶対
What?
地図だ本当
Just turn around.
Can Yakimaru see it?
That is not a map.
It looks like a demon.
I was gonna say it looked like flower patches.
Yeah, flower patches. Yeah, but
like,
this
where'd you get map
carving,
from?
like a carving of something.
Yeah.
Discussion. Dororo in herself, she seems much goofier.
Yeah, a little
At
bit.
least they allow the animation to express that. Like
Yeah, I
the
think
attitude is the
animation's
same,
more.
but now they kind of play with it with the animation.
Yeah, and also she's we're going back to the whole she's a girl thing a little bit more this season, this arc.
Yeah, even
So I
just
guess-
the first episode.
Yeah, I think we were saying, listen, we're gonna deal with this now. We told you about it before, but now we're dealing with it.
Yeah, I got a bit more feminine vibes from just the intro as well.
Yes, yes.
That's
I was
one way
looking
to
out
present
for
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it kind of says something where I had trouble saying she this whole time just because I was in my mind it's a he.
Yeah.
But this episode gave me such it's a she vibes that I immediately said she.
Yeah.
Called her she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, we started off with Yakimaru having dreams of basically his family rejecting him.
Yep.
Yes. But the interesting thing that was popping up in his mind was about the Buddha. He's remembering his mother's last words, and the Buddha dropped on the ground because it's the only green shiny thing that he could see. So I think that's why this whole Buddha conversation it kind of maybe sent a message home for him.
I think maybe he was a little disgruntled towards the Buddha. Maybe this thing that was supposed to be protecting him, he doesn't have the full story of exactly what happened, but perhaps he felt a little bit like everything rejected me, even this Buddha thing. And now he sees this and it's like, no, the Buddhas are supposed to be kind things. Maybe that's what happened back there.
Yeah, and it's the intervention of human beings that causes the trouble. Because that's what happened. The carver was making good Buddhas, but then people wanted more fierce-looking ones. He gets upset and curses the one he left.
Yeah, that's an interesting train of thought. Because it's a wartime period, you no longer want to see the smiling face of a benevolent god. You want to see the war god in hopes that the war would end.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but
I mean,
it's interesting to
I
think
kind
about.
of get it. Like, I can see the path that you're going down, but I don't see why you would take that path. You know what I mean?
It's really interesting because in history, that happens a lot of times with pantheons, wherever there's like a pantheon of gods and a time period of wars kind of thing happens where people are just fighting to take over each other, you see the war gods become more and more important till usually they're either the main god or the most important of all the other gods. So it's funny how that works. Like, you'd think that in times of war you'd start more focusing on the ones about order and peace and prosperity, but that's not usually what happens.
It's like, well, we need to win.
Yeah.
We need to win.
Basically, it's like, who's going to be fiercer? Us or them?
Yeah.
But so Hyakimaru was just on this Terminator revenge path. He's like, I'm killing everything. It's my body, and I want it now.
Yeah. And he's not even, stopping to sleep properly. He's not taking care of himself. Dororo's getting worried. So the only way Dororo can control him and make him go anywhere is there's a demon there.
There's a monster we can fight at the hot springs.
Yeah,
But we have to relax there in order for it to come out.
Yes.
It only takes travelers.
So what's the plan?
I was wondering what his plan was, or her plan was when they got there.
It's in the water. If you sit on it for 20 minutes in the soaking bath, it might show up.
Yeah. And you may or may not have to fall asleep.
Yeah. 8 hours of rest.
Yes.
Yeah. But then right in between there, we see a little glimpse of Daigo's family.
Yes.
The mother...
Where they left off.
Yes, the mother is alive and suffering.
Yes.
Because, she stabbed herself in the chest.
Yes. It's funnily, the bandages are up to her neck. But it could be infection or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or maybe where she's stabbed, you need to wrap everything to get it
close.
To come back together. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I know medicine.
Medicine, yes.
Took a leave, that's it. And what's his name? Tahomaru.
Yeah. Crouched up in a room.
He is sulking mad over the loss of his eye.
Yes.
How do you feel getting something taken away from you?
But yeah, so the family they're moving on.
All right, and it rained.
Oh, rain and also something else.
Yeah.
It was two things.
the monsters retreated and it rained.
Not the monsters, the army.
The army retreated.
retreated.
They were monsters.
They were
monsters. Yes.
Yes. So basically, their blessing has come back somehow. So why is my question? Like, is it when? Remember when we saw that flash to? When we saw that flash to the Hall of Hell, we saw like some light on one of the demons, but it wasn't like destruction. It didn't break, and it didn't seem to heal or anything. But maybe that's what happened. I don't remember what we decided.
One of them broke, but the other one that didn't have a deal at all was still just chilling there fine.
Yeah, I just remember one of them to the side having some sort of light happening.
It was a crack.
Sure. I couldn't see very clear. It was pretty dark. But then also because the Buddha that Mom had died, maybe that one was holding back some sort of activity of the demons, maybe trying to fight it from, having dominion. And now that it's back in charge, it can do all the things.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought that it gave its life to protect them one final time, and that's why the bandman died.
Yeah.
Maybe. And maybe that's why Hyakimaru didn't get anything, because he wasn't the one to defeat it, basically. For real, really.
Or what Hyakimaru got was internal. Don't know what. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe that's maybe it's mood swings. Maybe that's. It's possible.
I mean, it's also possible that just wasn't one of the demons in the Hall of Hell.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't seem like thematically you'd think it was though. So I'm thinking, and they also thought you didn't get anything back, which they never do.
Yeah, they never say that.
They never say so that because they've killed other demons and hadn't gotten things back.
Yeah, so I think it's something particular about this one. It also didn't have a body. It was kind of manifesting as light.
Yeah, it was ethereal.
Yeah, except if it used the wooden thing. I guess that could be its body. Maybe that's why it broke apart, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I doubt that's the last we'll hear about that.
Yeah. And then we meet Okaka.
Oh, yeah, Okaka.
Okaka.
Yep.
She is the carver. She is the carver. No, I'm saying she is the carver. She was the carver.
No, I'm saying even when she was the carver.
I think it was a she before. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's possible.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was just saying, cursed, then trying to basically lure people in because they just take on the face of the most beloved, I guess. Because for the first guy we saw, it was his wife. He's like, "You're not my wife."
Yeah.
And then it was Dororo's mama.
I half expected that when we defeated the Furo, I think that's what it was called, that all of the people would like swim up from under the water and be like, "Oh, what happened?"
Yeah.
Don't get their faces back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I meant with their faces.
It's a horror show.
That'd be awful.
Speaking of which, so this is the first time we've seen the color purple in the spirit realm.
Yes.
And in general, that seemed very odd.
Yeah.
Because
We did see it in the last episode when the crack thing happened when we looked into the Hall of Hell and
that
the thing
was
got
purple?
a crack. Yeah, the statue that was still sealed also had like a purple aura on it, and that was like the only time we've seen purple, I think.
So I'm guessing it means some sort of tethering. Because all the ones in the water were also connected by purple strands.
Yeah.
Her hands, they were connected with purple to the ropes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what's also interesting is Okaku, she was herself cursed. It's not like she was the demon.
No.
Yeah.
Which this is very Jujutsu Kaisen, where it's like even it doesn't matter what your intent was. It's like because of the pain and stuff and the sorrow, it invited something. Because, I don't think she created that. I think it just came because of that.
That's what she said. She said a vengeful spirit took over.
Right.
And wanted to take up the cause of the carver.
Yes, it's like just because there was so much negative emotion, and maybe because also it was a statue of a god. Maybe that helped.
Yeah.
An unfinished one. Yeah. So
Pretty
it's
sad.
very weird. Yeah, very sad.
Yeah. Even with Dororo stealing, and that was a good play on names there. Okaka, Okasan. You know, to help Dororo feel like, can I call you mama?
Yes.
Or Dororo.
Calling somebody mom
hugging them.
But then being like, "You're my mom now,"
and fall asleep and nap.
it's like
oh, that's a lot of trauma right there.
yeah, it's like it's weird, but at the same time, if that happened, just you have to go with it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
This poor kid just wants her mom.
Kid's like 12.
I don't even think that. I think like 8.
I think she's 12. I think she's 12.
Okay. It's a toddler. It's turn 2. All right.
Barely learned to
It's
walk.
your child now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad Dororo was able to, or the carver was nice enough to explain everything to Dororo before she passed out.
Yeah.
So that she could be jumped out of her sleep to go catch Hyakimaru.
Yes.
Yeah, when she was explaining, I thought just being sadistic, but evidently later on, there was a kind of a soft spot for Dororo. It's like, why just run away?
Yeah, he's trying to save her.
I guess almost was saying it as a type of justification. So like, I hope you kind of understand maybe in the back of her mind.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess her only goal was the faces, so she's not in and of itself a malicious person.
Right, that's
what I was kind of getting from that. But it's just like anything to get the faces.
Yeah, and she kind of got, what is it, misled, misguided, kind
Lost
of.
in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. Yeah, and just was like, oh yeah, I actually liked making nice goddesses or Buddhas or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's interesting. So the issue in the first place was that she just couldn't think of a face that she hadn't seen before. So with all smiling Buddhas, she was kind of just copying more so than just creating. You know? I also thought it was an interesting concept because I've heard of artists having that issue before where they're just trying to create something brand new and they just can't. And it makes you wonder if anything that you're making is actually new or maybe it's just a face you just forgot about.
Not.
I think no, because creativity is born of like everything you've ever encountered in your entire life. So I think there are ways to break out of like what is the most common face you've ever done, for example, but it's hard to think outside of a face. Like, I'm gonna make a face that I've done before, I've seen before.
Like eyes from you, mouth from you.
Yeah, versus like just using your understanding of what a face is and make something that is realistic but new. You know, it's hard.
But yeah, after that, it's over. the Buddha was like, "Yo, you kind of turned on me now."
Yeah, yes, basically. Well, she was not doing her own thing anymore.
I think in the middle of that, you and I thought the same thing was gonna happen, where
What?
it was gonna take her face.
Yeah, same. No, I thought so
You
too.
too?
Yeah, it's like
I
she's
was
gonna fall
expecting that.
right in the perfect spot to get the face, and then it's gonna be happy, and then the demon's gonna be defeated.
Yeah,
I
with
thought
a
that's
happy face.
yeah. I thought that's what was gonna happen, but now it needed to be killed.
Yeah, it needed to be gone.
Yeah, because for a long time, for most of the episode, rather, sorry, I thought it was just a perfect arc every time.
Same.
That's why she knew where to put the face and stuff. But no, this thing could turn.
It could turn. It could maneuver.
Smash its own face.
Yeah. Say this demon thing knows how to revive human beings.
Yeah.
So I guess in a sense it was living off the dead people in the water. They weren't really dead, living like using their life force kind of. So that's why they're alive, basically like save me. And so now that it's gone, it's no, just like she died and withered away, they can all kind of pass on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just her situation in general is so odd because it's just, even though we've heard about the whole vengeful spirit as a result of sorrow and stuff from plenty of the media and anime, this seems like the first one that someone cursed themselves into wrestling.
Yeah,
You know?
basically.
Like you died and then you were brought back by something else that came from your sorrow. And I was punishing you.
Yeah.
So like, what? Why? What did I do?
Yeah. Oh, that was super interesting. Yeah. And somehow, like you said, Hyakimaru got a therapy session from that. It's like you learned something.
The good thing is Hyakimaru is slowly starting to like express himself more and more. So I think we will like start to get some inner monologue at some point. Or at least some thought processes, like why he's not doing something. I mean, even this episode, we were able to tell he's an angry boy, and he's like, I don't care about food and sustenance and sleep. I'm killing the demons. I'm getting my things. What did he say? I'm getting my body back. I'm getting my body back. Yes. So.
Yeah, maybe that's also a change in season 2 that they're going for. Like we got Dororo being a bit more physically expressive, but Hyakimaru more mentally, vocally expressive.
Speaking of which, we didn't see Hyakimaru get anything new from this demon either.
Yeah.
So
I think this was just a random demon off in the world somewhere. I don't think it was connected to the Hall of Hell.
Or
What
if something happened that is stopping him from collecting anymore? What if there's something that happened when the Buddha passed maybe the Buddha was allowing him to steal. What if the Buddha, every time he kills something, the Buddha could like is like sliding in between two panes of glass and just whoosh, and steals it back for him? What if the Buddha was doing it the whole time?
That being the conduit for
the conduit, yeah. And now that Buddha's gone, it's like he can't get his stuff anymore. It's just a thought, just a theory. Just until we see him get another body part. This is my
just
theory.
a theory.
A game theory.
I'm sorry,
I think that's trademark. Whoops.
But yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited for this next season. I will say though, the intro is not as good as the last one.
Yeah,
No.
much more happy though.
True.
It is much
A
happier.
lot more hopeful.
You feel a lot less despair by the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah, I do remember one last thing. The floral map. The map
Yeah.
on Dororo's back. What does that mean? And can Hyakimaru see anything?
Yeah.
I don't think Hyakimaru ever looked at Dororo's. Probably looked
Well,
at.
it looked like he was looking
back.
at her back.
Yeah, but
At
it
the end.
was just regular scene. I was expecting it to change into his view,
vision.
his
Yeah.
vision, but it didn't.
Maybe next episode.
Yeah.
It did look like he was trying to see what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see in the Patreon down below the next week, a whole week ahead. I said that very weird. Sorry about that. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So thank you very much. We'll see you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Quick, close the video. Close it.
Oh, bye.
Shout out to our patrons: Deli, Brian, Psycho 6, Singed Corpse, and Tyrone.